So it's the homework from last Thursday. Question 1 says find the slope and the y-intercept of the following equations. So 1a, which is fairly easy. The slope is going to be 3 and the y-intercept 1. So we can write down slope equals 3, m, and b equals 1. This m is always the slope, and b is the y-intercept. B, so we've got slope equals a half, m equals 1/2, and the y-intercept -2. C, slope is -3/4, and B, y-intercept is -2. And the last one, 4 and -1, so we've got slope equals 4 and y-intercept equals -1. Question 2 talks about finding 3 points on the line. So if we look at 2a, we've got 2x minus 1, so we know that we've got a y-intercept of -1, which is there. And then the slope of 2 means 2 over 1, so it's up 2 across 1. Up 2 across 1. Up 2 across 1. And here we have 4 points on the line. And we can take our pick. We've got 0, -1. This point here is 1, 1. Point there is 2, 3. And this point up here is 3, 5. If we went down the other way, you get this point here, which is -1, -3. Take your pick which point you choose. 2b, we've got this half x minus 2, so we know the y-intercept is -2. Slope's easy, 1 over 2, so it's up 1 across 2, up 1 across 2, up 1 across 2, and then we can go the other way, we can go down 1 and back 2. So now we've got a whole bunch of points here that we can use to go through this line. 0, -2. This one up here is 2, 0. This one here is 4, 1, and this one 6, 2. All of these will count as answers, and this one here -2, -3. Final question, 2/3 x minus 1, plus 1, sorry, so we've got y-intercept of +1. Slope is 2 over 3, so up 2 across 3. Up 2 across 3. And we can go down 2 and back 3 there. And we get 4 points that we can use. You can choose any 3 of these. So we've got 0, 1. This one here is 3, 3. This one up here is 6, 5. And this one down here looks like it's -3, -1. So question 3, sketch the lines on the same axis. Well, x equals 3. It's going to be a line coming through the point. X equals 3, so that's a vertical line through there. That one's x equals 3. We've got y equals 2. Well, there's the point y equals 2, and the line y equals 2 goes through there, and that's y equals 2. And then we've got y equals 2x plus 2, which we'll put in a different colour and put in some green. We know it's got a y-intercept of 2, which is there, and then a slope of 2 over 1, which is up 2 across 1, up 2 across 1, etc., etc., etc. That line comes down like that. And then the question says, shade the region that is formed with the triangle, and it's there. There's the region we want, formed by that triangle. Doesn't matter how you shade it, doesn't really matter. And the last question, question 4, says 2 squirrels set off, and they're going home. Well, you've got squirrel A, which is the straight line here. It starts off 30 meters from home and takes 20 seconds to go home. So it's squirrel A, 30 meters in 20 seconds, and it's all the same. So therefore speed is going to be 30 divided by 20, which is 1.5 meters per second. And that's the whole journey. Squirrel B is the red line. It starts 25 meters from home and then does 10 meters, because now he's 15 at that point, and he does 10 in 14 seconds. So distance divided by time, and we get 5/7, which is 0.72 meters per second. That's the first part of his journey. Second part of his journey is he stays still for 2 seconds, rests. Little squirrel's going so quickly, because that's from 14 to 16, and then from 16 to 20 seconds they both get home at the same time. So he does the last journey in basically 4 seconds. How far is that journey? Well, he's 15 meters from home, so he does 15 meters in 4 seconds. A bit of a speedy Johnny there. So he's 15/4, distance divided by time, which equals 3.75 meters per second.